Hey guys, how's it going? Volta here, and today we shall be taking a closer look at the XTRFY MZ1 Wireless, otherwise known as the Zeiss Rail mouse, which was designed by the legend himself, Rocket Jump Ninja. So you may be wondering, why have I chosen to go over this mouse in 2023, considering this came out last year, and also taking into account the amount of banger releases that we've already had so far this year, which is a very good question. So let's dive into that into a little bit more detail. So basically, there are two reasons. Number one would be that I actually used to main the wired version for quite some time, and I absolutely love that mouse. The only issue that I had back then was the side flex, and which was like very easy to kind of make it happen. Like you'd even have to like decorate the mouse, and when that did happen, it was quite squeaky. It didn't really impact me in game, to be honest. I did perform well with that mouse. It just got kind of annoying over time, and right around then, I was deciding to clear out some of my collection. I had quite a few wired mice that I wanted to get rid of and to kind of fully move over or transition to the wireless side of things. So I got rid of the mouse. Then I kind of forgot about it when the wireless one was released. I was tempted to get it back then, but I just decided to try some other shape, some other mice, some keyboards, and some other peripherals. And then basically a few months ago, some popular reviewers on YouTube dropped a video, and they were kind of like summarizing their best performing mice or their favorite mice of last year. And this popped up, and then it kind of got me reminiscing and missing the wired version. So these YouTubers or reviewers would have been Bad Seed Tech and Optimum Tech, which I will link in the description below. So if you're not subscribed to their channel, you can take a look at their videos and subscribe if you like the content. And yeah, basically, it got the Bad Seed Golden Beard Award, which Extrafy actually also retweeted. So then it made me wonder, yeah, why not? Let's try get the mouse again and see if I still love it like I used to love the wired version. Now we can take a closer look at the specs, which I'll pop up for you on the screen. But yeah, let's talk about them in a little bit more detail. So the sensor is a PixArt 3370 optical sensor. The main switches are KLGM 8.0s, which sounds and feel amazing on my copy. I have heard or seen other reviewers that they said that the implementation on their copies have been amazing as well. So just a quick little click test if you want. Super tactile, very spammable, feel great in game, and yeah, I absolutely love the implementation. Um, the sensor isn't the latest one on the market. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this mouse came out last year. So some of the newer mice on the market are rocking the PixArt 3395 sensor. They might also offer 4K hertz polling rates, but yeah, I perform extremely well with this mouse in game. I've broken some AimLab and some Kovacs personal scores, like nothing too exciting, but personal records all the same. I perform really well with in Apex, and I've been playing a lot of Overwatch 2 lately. And yeah, this mouse has been like my old love, the wired version. A really, really, really good personal performer. So yeah, that's the specs. Now we can get to the goodies that were included in the box. The unboxing experience wasn't anything special. It was kind of bland, especially when you compare it to like G Wolves or Lamzu. They're kind of stepping up the unboxing experience. But yeah, the Extrafy one was just standard box. Comes with your little booklet, some instructions, which is actually quite handy. I can go over that now in a second. A screwdriver, or screwdriver, if anyone remembers the Rugrats, because I'm a boomer. Um, the cable, which is actually quite good for gaming. I done a or played a few Overwatch rounds with it. It's not too bad. Um, I don't think you need it. It's USB Type C. It has the USB receiver and the USB adapter. Charges pretty quickly, and the battery life is quite long. I think it's quoted around 75 hours without RGB. Um, I haven't really used RGB because I don't know, I just haven't. And yeah. So what I mean about the instructions is because this mouse is driverless, doesn't have any software, and that used to be kind of important to me because my work computer or laptop, for example, I'm not allowed to install any third-party software. So a mouse like this or what XTRFY offers can be quite useful if that is something like a mouse that you want for work and play. Um, yeah, so basically it contains lots of instructions where you can like change the RGB settings. You can change the lift off distance. There's also a screwdriver for the where you can move the sensor. I haven't really played around with this because the sensor is in the middle, so that's where I'm going to leave it. But you can also take off the under screw here, which I've already taken off. And the reason for this is because you can change the back shell. So this is the one that would have been on the original wired version with the larger back hump, which is the one that I currently use, just for some palm contact. And then if you unscrew it, which again, like I've already mentioned, I've done this before recording, you can take it off and you can actually replace the top shell for the clicks if you have a different color, but you might have to order that from the XFI website. And you can just replace it with the other shell, which is included in the box when you purchase the mouse. And it completely changes the feel of the mouse. So this is something that I really, really do like about XFI. They also have that with the XFI M42 and the XFI M4. So like I said, complete different feel now. My grip, if I try to use the same grip, it doesn't hit the same touch points. And yeah, sometimes I just change them up whenever I feel. For example, I might play Apex with the lower back or hump, and I play Overwatch with the larger hump. Uh, just because I can, or change it around. I mean, just for some fun, something a bit different. Like I said, in hand, it just feels completely different. Then you can just simply slide it off. And I've also played without the hump. I've seen some people on Reddit do this as well. And again, it completely changes the feel in hand. So it's kind of like having three different mice in one. And this one is like a pure fingertip grip style. So yeah, also to bear in mind, my hand size is around 18 by 9. So it's quite on the like smaller side of things. You may be wondering, why do I have the Fantech or Evolution, as we know it in Europe, RX7 on the top right and the XFI M42? It's just because they were my two previous mains, and I just wanted to compare them to the XFI MZ1 Wireless. Um, yeah, so a few months ago, the XFI M42 with the BTL dots was my main. Similar to the MZ1, you can take off the back shell. You can play it without the back shell if you want, and then you can change it to a lower profile back shell. So that's the larger one, and then this is the lower one. I just don't have the screws at the moment because I don't really pull it off when I'm playing. And then I moved over to the Aria XT7. You can change the back shell as well, but it's the same back shell. It doesn't change the shape. It's just that there's no holes. Um, and I love this mouse. But like Bad Seed Tech mentioned in his video, there is something about the MZ1 when you're locked in. You just I don't know. To me, there hasn't been anything else like it at the moment. Um, just the way it suits my grip style. I like the grooves on the clicks. I don't know if you can if you can see it there in the video. It's just, yeah, once you feel locked in, it's just amazing. Um, if you haven't tried the wired version or the wireless version, you might be able to get the wired version reasonably cheap at the moment. So if you don't want to pay like too much just to try the shape out, you could go down that route. But I also would recommend the wireless version. The only thing that I would like to kind of talk about is the shape is so unique. There isn't anything really comparable to it. Um, after all, this was designed by Rocket Jump Ninja himself. Um, the one thing that I have noticed is that considering the fact that it is so different, it does take a while to adjust to. Well, it took me a while anyway. I'm not sure about um yourself. That's more perception or whoever might be trying this. It's just something to bear in mind because I at the start I did get some kind of pain. Um then I kind of went back to the RE7. Then I was like, no, I'll try this again. And I just kind of persevered with it. And I'm glad that I did. I don't know why it caused me pain on the wireless version, but it didn't on the wired version. Maybe it's because my hand readjusted to normal shapes. I'm going to say normal in inverted commas. But yeah, now I don't have any issues after using this for a while. It's just something to bear in mind if you are someone that has wrist pains, if you are someone that doesn't want to go down that route just in case, then yeah, this might not be for you. Otherwise, I would highly recommend it. It's a great mouse. Even in 2023, I've been having lots of fun with it, changing the back shells, playing without the back shell, different games, and yeah, performance has been excellent. The clicks are amazing. The scroll wheel is very good. I have seen some people say it's kind of not greatly situated for them, but I haven't had any issues in game. Great mouse for 2023 if it's something you've never tried before. You can also keep a lookout. I might try to customize this a bit. So on my XTRFY M42, I actually removed the sensor reposition mechanism because I just never used it. So I just wanted to save some weight. So I might remove the RGB to reduce the weight on this mouse even further. And then I might do the same on the XTRFY MZ1. So I actually might create a video about that on how to do it, steps on how to do it, and the weight before and after. So yeah, try remove the RGB and remove the sensor positioning mechanism. Again, I don't use it. I find it a little bit of a gimmick, but anyway, just personal preference. So yeah, if you like the video, please be sure to give it a like. A thumbs up would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see some more videos like this in the future. And yeah, even leave a comment down below if you've used the wired version, the wireless version, or if you have any questions about yeah, this review. So thank you if you've made it this far, and peace out.
Engage this enemy.